Welcome everybody to our Kundalini Soundbath. We're working on grace and sentiment today, and Meghan and I work together quite often. So we're really excited to bring this to you live at Big Kid Records Studio. And for those of you who are new and don't know me, my name is Sandy. I am an herbalist and an astrologer, plant-based nutritionist, and I'm a sound healer. These are my friends today, the Alchemy Singing Bowls, planetary gongs. So I'll be doing the sound portion of our session today.
Yeah, thanks, Sandy. And my name is Meghan Vornholt. I run Meghan Vornholt Wellness, and it includes yoga, which I have been grateful to have in my life for almost a couple decades now. And I also have my great animal friends as my co-assistants. So I do equine facilitated wellness and animal assisted wellness. And yeah, just really grateful for the opportunity to be able to bring this to you, our grace and sentiment. So when we were talking about what we wanted to focus on today, those two words came up, and grace is actually my word for the year. I start the year off as there's one word that's kind of permeating, and this year it was grace. And so to me, grace is like being able to be, there's an element of compassion within grace, a curiosity within grace, so that we seek to understand both ourselves and others. Grace can be described as total inner beauty and the strength of each person that permeates even in the most challenging times. And as we're recording it, you know, there's a lot of people going through some really challenging times right now. And even for us, we miss lives so much. And so there's just so many layers to this. So grace really has come up as a word over and over again.
Yes, and it ties in so well, and sentiment is my word. I've been working with a lot of planetary medicines, and sentiment is attached to the things we value. And to me, it's the things that make life worth living, the sentimental feelings, those things that actually bring emotion back when we look back at them or think of them. And Meghan was saying earlier that the moments we experience, the state of grace is literally becomes sentiment. So they tie together beautifully. And I just think that even just doing this now, we're hoping with our intention that not only can you find grace within, and hopefully it becomes your word too, but maybe some sentimental moments flood back during your session today, or maybe you can bring that value into every part of your life, finding more of the littler moments or cherished moments that sometimes we rush by and forget about. So that's kind of our intention today. So with the bowls, with the Kriya and everything we're doing, that's where we'd like to bring your hearts. So thank you for joining us. And I think before we start, just make sure you're comfortable and free from distractions. And I will just do my normal Meghan plug, but she is my favorite Kundalini teacher in the world. So thank you so much for joining us.
And what I love about the experience created is that, like Sandy said, the memories, the sentiment, we take in sentiments through our senses. So the sense of sound tonight, or today, whenever you might be doing the recording with us, and our bodies, our felt sense holds a lot too. So yeah, I'm grateful to pair both medicines together. So. Disclaimer, in any of the yoga that we do, everyone's body is going to be different, and every body is going to be different every day. So please listen to your body throughout the entire practice. If you need to not do something, do it slower or do it different. Please trust your body. You can always reach out to me on social media if you have some more specific questions. But the basic thing is You listen to your body because you're the best expert of your body. So please don't do anything that would harm you at any time. Great. So if you're new to Kundalini Yoga, we tune in with the Adi mantra, which is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. And Ong means the divine consciousness, creator, whatever you call that bigger being than ourselves. It's not one being, it's just the energy of that's bigger than us. And Namo means I bow. And then Gurudev is the inner teacher, your wise mind, your high heart. Lots of people call it different things, but it's your inner guru. And then Namo means I bow to that. So if it's a new chant for you, you're welcome to listen. If it's one you've done before, I invite you to join in and tune in. Tune into yourself, tune into our collective energy, and then the divine collective energy. So let's just take a few moments to drop into our bodies. Just let your hands rest down. Take a few deep breaths. Breathing in. Maybe you want to exhale through the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Nice, tall, proud spine, shoulders relaxed. Feeling your sit bones on the floor or cushion. The breath moving in your body. And then rub your hands in front of your heart center, warming up all those nerve endings, getting some heat between your hands. Okay, and then bring your hands in front of your heart, thumbs at your sternum, hands pressed in prayer. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. And this time we'll chant. Inhale. Two more times. Beautiful. Inhale deep. Fill up every cell with prana. Hold the breath in slightly as you stretch the spine tall. And then exhale all the air out and just let your hands rest on your knees. Take a moment to take in those vibrations of your mantra. The breath starting to flow through your body. Maybe just take a moment to imagine what grace would feel like for you. Maybe there's a color that comes to mind. Maybe there's like an energetic bubble around you that is grace and radiance. And start to move your body with your breath around in a circle as you inhale forward and exhale back. In a circle like you're spinning around the inside of our martini glass. Inhale forward with your torso and exhale back. Breathing through your nose if you can. And you can use the mantra Sat Nam as you practice to help focus your mind. Switch the direction. On the inhale, mentally vibrating Sat, which means truth. On the exhale, mentally vibrating Nam, meaning my identity or name is. And so as we chant Sat Nam, we're inviting our truth to come forward and letting anything that isn't true for us melt away. Bring your body to center, shoulders over hips. Deep breath in and full breath out. Let's warm up the spine with some spinal flexes before we start our Kriya. Inhale forward, exhale back. So want to bring your heart forward, shoulders back, arch your back, and then exhale, round. Inhale, forward, exhale, round. Breathe through your nose. Keep your chin parallel to the floor so you're not tipping your head back as you come forward. Inhale, exhale. Find your own rhythm, your own pace. Kundalini is practiced a lot with the eyes closed, so we get more feeling of our felt sense. But if you feel like you need your eyes open, you can go ahead and have your eyes open. Good. Keep moving with your breath. Move your spine. Inhale, forward arch. Exhale, back round. You can also do this in an all fours position if that feels better than seated. Good. Last little bit. To center, shoulders on top of hips, tall, proud spine, lifted heart, relaxed shoulders. And exhale all the air out. Moving the spine now in a side to side movement. So I like to put my hands on my shoulders. It helps to open up the chest. But you can also place your hands at your heart if you'd prefer. Inhale, turn to your left. Exhale, turn to your right. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Find this gliding movement. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Breathe through your nose. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. So the deepest and bravest truth is to be true to ourselves, to have grace for ourselves. Often we abandon ourselves to please others so that we don't disappoint others, and starting to make ourselves number one, our truth, being in alignment, being authentic, being real. Good, last little bit. And inhale to center. You can let the elbows expand out, open through your chest, lift the spine tall. And then exhale, let the arms come down. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up to your ears, and exhale, drop them down. Inhale, squeeze them up. Exhale, drop them down. Good. Continue that way. Inhale up, exhale down. You can make it more of a roll if that feels better for your neck. You might notice that as you drop your shoulders down, there's kind of like a bounce or flap of the shoulders as you shake out any subconscious tension patterns. Powerful breaths through your nose. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Go at your own pace, your own range of motion. And inhale, squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, pull the spine tall. And when you exhale, let the shoulders relax down. Last warm up. Chin down towards your chest. Feel that stretch in the back of the neck, shoulders away from your ears. And as it feels right for you, start to inhale your left ear to your left shoulder. And then roll chin to chest, exhale right ear to the right shoulder. So if you don't have any neck injuries or other contraindications, you could do a full circle. Imagine like you're drawing a circle in the air with your chin. But if you have any neck injuries, please go chin to chest, side to side. Nice, smooth, relaxing head rotations. And you can always pause if you feel like that's what you need to get into those muscles of the neck. Breathe fully. In through the nose, Sat. Exhale through the nose, Nam. next rotation, bring your head back to center, chin parallel to the floor. And give yourself this pause, this grace to just be curious about what you feel, and compassionate about what you feel. There's no right or wrong. All is welcome here. So we're going to move into our Kriya to build the radiant body for courage. So radiance and grace really go together. It's just about the state of being that you radiate. So the first posture starts with the hands facing the sky, as if you're holding a tray in both hands, elbows, and then the elbows, so the arms are parallel to the floor, not down by your side. So the arms are parallel, so palms facing the sky, and long deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. The elbows are bent, upper arms parallel to the floor, palms to the sky. So this is going to be challenging for shoulders, arms. Keep relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. You might imagine this bubble of grace between your two palms. Maybe there's like a light energy between the two palms. Maybe there's a color to this light. And just notice the fluctuations of the mind, checking them to that of grace and kindness to yourself. Hear the sound of your inhale and your exhale, smooth, deep breaths. We just exude it towards others. This magnetism comes from our heart. Last 3 breaths. You can inhale Sat, exhale Nam, almost there. Last one. Good. And at the end of your exhale, bring your hands together in prayer pose again. Press those palms together and continue to breathe long and deep. Feel the expansion in your chest. Meditate on your heart. Radiating grace, compassion, understanding, gratitude, acceptance. Just notice if there's any other aspects that your heart wants to radiate here. And imagine like there's a bubble of light around you that gets brighter and bigger with each and every breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Meditating into your heart space. As if you were drawing the breath into your heart and out from your heart. that feeling was present in your life. Take one more deep breath in. And full breath out. Moving that energy with the same pose we did to warm up. So inhale, the torso comes forward. Exhale, it goes back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale, set. Exhale, nam. So spine stays straight. The movements from the hips lead from your heart. Chin stays in. And if you did imagine like that light bubble around you, it's almost like you're spinning around at the inside of that light bubble. Nice. Can you maybe find a softness in your face, the forehead muscles, the jaw? Practice just noticing if even certain words elicit certain emotions. Like just the word softness. What does that bring up for you? Do you want to counteract it with hardness? Does it feel too scary to be soft? Just notice the maybe underlying beliefs that come with it. For us to be able to be vulnerable and show our softer sides, we have to have grace with ourselves and with others. Finish this next circle and find your way back to center, shoulders over to hips. Take a deep breath. And you can always pause longer in between postures. Meditate on everything that you notice here. Mind, body, sounds, heart. So we're going to come onto hands and knees for this next posture. So if being on your palms doesn't work for you, you can try being on fists. You can also use like some height, so you can use yoga blocks if you'd like. You can add a blanket underneath your knees. Okay, and again, you're welcome to reach out to me regarding modifications for support. So from here, we're gonna take the left leg back. Oops, left leg back. And you're gonna exhale, bring the left knee in. Just do that a few times. Inhale, take the left leg out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. And this time, take the left leg out. And if you can, you're gonna take your right hand and grab your left foot. Okay, so this is a big stretch for your shoulder. You're also getting balance here. Okay, so do what you can. The posture is taught with breath of fire, which if you're new to it, just do long, deep breath. Breath of fire is a quick breath through the nose, focusing on the exhale. Sounds something like this. stubborn rice sticking to your pot, you get out the stainless steel wool and you scrub. That's what Breath of Fire does. Long deep breath will get you there. It'll just take longer. Doing great. Last 30 seconds. So inhale your right leg back, exhale, curl it in. Inhale, take the right leg back, exhale, curl it in. Do that a couple more times. And then right leg goes back. Okay, bend the right knee and grab the right foot with the left hand. Okay, so do what you can, knowing your shoulders. Kick the foot into the hand, and then you can keep doing long, deep breaths or Breath of Fire. Keep kicking the foot into the hand. So we're really opening through the chest and shoulder, getting a back bend. If this pose really isn't going to work for you, you can be on your belly and do like a cobra pose instead. Keep going, 30 more seconds. Let the leg go, hand to the floor, shake it out. Good. So the next one is a dynamic bridge. So if for your shoulders, you can't do this with weight bearing on your hands, you can go right onto your back and lift the pelvis up like that instead of being on your arms, because that can be pretty hard on the shoulders. So your feet are about shoulder width apart. Okay, I usually turn my fingers back behind for proper alignment of the shoulders. You're gonna inhale to press up like a tabletop and exhale to come back down. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, so just press up as high as you can. Don't worry about being perfectly straight. Move with your breath. Inhale up, exhale down. So really use those glutes. Try not to tip your head back to protect your neck. Inhale, set. Exhale, numb. Sometimes when we're doing more challenging doing physical postures, we can kind of notice different voices in our minds. Is it still a grace voice? Is there any harshness of tone or words coming up about yourself, about the practice, about me making you do the practice? So just notice, is that harshness coming up? And can we bring in grace instead? The harshness is the ego kind of having its little temper tantrum. You're doing so great. You're almost there. Keep going. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Last 10 seconds. Might be feeling like a tingling in your shoulders, your arms, as you open up those meridians, arms to heart. Inhale, press up and hold briefly. Hold the breath in, hold the pose. And then exhale, let yourself come down. Shake out those arms. Do a balance. Just a quick sip of water. So we only balance on one side. So yes, I didn't forget the other side. We only do the balance on one side. So come up to a standing position. And this is where you could use a chair out in front of you or a wall for support. Or me. Yeah. Or if you have a partner, you can use their head. So you're going to be standing on your left leg. The right leg goes back. So imagine just hinging from your hips here. Sandy might have heard my hips pop. And the arms are going to go straight out, palms facing each other. So again, this is pretty challenging for shoulders. So give yourself the grace to take breaks with those arms as you extend your right leg as parallel to the floor as you can. Long, deep breaths. And this actually, it's helpful to have the eyes open, looking at one spot, kind of in front of you, so not directly on the floor, but in front of you if you're practicing on a yoga mat, in front of your mat. And the legs might be a little shaky here. Mine are. Could have been the hike today. So think about a straight line from your fingertips to your right foot. And just give yourself as many breaks as you need to. Okay, that's grace. Grace is knowing that different days we're going to feel different ways. And some days we're not able to do the same things. It's knowing when we need to rest and giving ourselves that grace to do so, that we're not being lazy or unmotivated. Good. Keep breathing. You can breathe out through the mouth if you need. Think about like making a T with your body. Good. 30 seconds. Long, deep breaths. Shaking is shaking out tension, it's shaking out stuckness, it's shaking out things that we aren't able to embody yet. We're not able to heal. So just let your body shake if it's a little shaky. Last breath. And exhale. Shake that out, shake the legs, shake the arms. Remember, we're not doing the other side, just that side. again, shoulder distance with your feet. If you can, with your shoulders, arms are gonna come up over your head as you come down. If you can't do that for your shoulders, you can do hands at the heart instead. Okay, so on your inhale, you're gonna squat down into an inhale. Okay, arms overhead if you can, squat down as deep as you can. On the exhale, you're gonna lower the arms to the side as you stand back up. So the feet are at 45 degrees here. Inhale to come down. Exhale, arms down by your side, stand up. You're gonna keep that breath moving. Inhale to squat down. Exhale, arms down by your side, stand up. Inhale, set. Exhale, numb. So if you have maybe your hips and shoulder and ankles, knees, don't go that far. So you can be like right here. Don't feel like you need to go all the way down. Don't compare yourself to me, to what you think you quote unquote should be. Just listen to your body. What can we do today that will feel nourishing? It might still feel hard, but what's gonna nourish my body, my mind, my heart? Help you move. Exhale, come up. Good, last little bit. Only squat down as far as feels right for you. Hands can be at heart instead of over your head for your shoulders. Last 20 seconds. Breath rhythm. Inhale to squat down. Exhale to come up. Last one. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. And take a few breaths in mountain pose to just stand. You can bring your feet a little closer. Shake out the legs, arms. So vigorous physical activity moves stuff in our body. Breath moves it in our body. Let's take a moment just to notice how you feel here. Maybe the heart pounding, some warmth. Notice any emotions, thoughts that may arise. Good. And the last posture is lying on your back. This one, you're going to have your legs in the air and your arms in the air if you can. So you're gonna lay on your back, extend your legs up like you're holding the tray with the bottoms of your feet. Your feet are at 90 degrees. And then, if you can, arms up towards the sky, palms facing each other as well. It's almost as if you're floating. There might be some more twitchiness of the legs as they release whatever tension needs to be released in the legs. Keep breathing long, deep breaths. Inhale, set. And exhale now. It's like you're suspended in space, but yet grounded on the floor. There's this weightlessness of your arms and your legs, and yet a weightedness to your back on the floor. Again, just let your legs shake, let them twitch. blockages to grace is fear. And when we tremble, when we let the muscles tremble like this, we're shaking out fear. Animals do it after they've been chased or in any kind of like life-threatening situation. As soon as they get to safety, they shake. Some animals will roll. It's like they're shaking it off so that it doesn't get stuck in the cells of their bodies. And as humans, we've kind of forgot that instinctual practice that the body does to heal. Maybe it's conditioning that we don't want to embarrass ourselves, or we just don't know and we think it's weird. So give yourself the grace to let the body heal. Shavasana, as you let the legs come down slowly, the arms down by your side. You can keep the knees bent or you can straighten them out. And move right into this surrender of Shavasana. Body sink into the floor. I'm preparing to receive the healing of the crystal pools. Maybe taking a deep inhale through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Receive grace here.
And staying lying on the floor, just noticing your breath, noticing what you feel in your body. And we're going to come up out of Shavasana in a moment with a meditation. So just stay lying down. The first part is lying down. And in this meditation, we use the phrase, I am the grace of God. And so God might mean something different for you. You might change that word to creation, universe. You might just say, I am grace. And that's it. So however you want to explore the words, make it true for you. Make it with grace. So how we meditate is stay laying on your back. You're going to hold the breath in and repeat, I am the grace of God, or whichever you're choosing to repeat 10 times with the breath held in. And then you'll exhale, hold the breath out, and again, repeat it 10 times. And you're going to do that 5 times. So you can use one of your hands, the fingers of your hands, to count the 5 different breaths, and I'll lead you through it. Inhale deep. Hold your breath in 10 times. I am the grace of God. 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 Or whatever else you're repeating. Keep holding the breath in. And when you've done 10, exhale completely. Hold the breath out. Repeat in your mind, I am the grace of God. Or I am the grace of creation, whatever you're choosing to repeat. Or I am grace. 10 times. Hold the breath out. This is a little trickier. The mind starts to panic sometimes, thinking, when am I going to get my next breath? Do your best. Inhale. Hold the breath in. This is 2. I am the grace of God. I am the grace of God. Repeat it. You're still lying down here. 10 times. However fast you need to keep holding the breath in. Done 10 times, exhale completely. Hold the breath out. Repeat mentally 10 times. I am the grace of God. I am the grace of God. Keep going. Do it as fast as you need to get 10 times in before you have to breathe in. Good. And inhale deep. This is the 3rd time. You can use your fingers to count the 10 times that you repeat, I am the grace of God. Hold the breath in. Exhale when you need to. Hold the breath out. I am the grace of God. Use your fingers to help you count 10 times. Keep holding the breath out. Nice. Inhale. This is the 4th time. Breath in, I am grace, or I am the grace of God, or however you're choosing to change the mantra so that it feels true for you. In alignment. And exhale. Hold the breath out 10 times. I am the grace of God. Last time, inhale deep. Hold the breath in 10 times the mantra. Sometimes we forget that we are grace, so we're reminding ourselves with this mantra that we are grace. Last time, exhaling. meditation and our practice together. Make your way to a seated position. Your right hand is going to be in Gyan Mudra, so your thumb and index finger touch, making a circle, and the right arm straight, right hand resting on your knee, palm facing the sky. Your left hand is going to be up by your, shoulder, like you're taking an oath. And for each finger on the left hand, we're again going to repeat the Grace of God meditation, but this time we're going to do it out loud. So you can, again, change the mantra so that it corresponds with your idea of God, whatever word you call that, or maybe you just say, I am grace, and that's totally fine.
I am the grace of Gaia.
There you go. Okay. So whatever you meditate it with me. I'm focusing on your thumb. Just kind of fold your thumb into your palm here. The other fingers stay extended 5 times. I am the grace of God. 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 Move to your index finger, curl it down to your palm, other fingers are extended. I am the grace of God. 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 Middle finger extends down to your palm, other fingers extend upwards. I am the grace of God. 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 And then ring finger extends down to your palms, other fingers extend. I am the grace of God. 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 Last one, pinky finger down. I am the grace of God. 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 Let that left hand come down now, thumb and index finger touch in Gyan Mudra. Noticing the flow of your breath. Feeling the light shining within you. Shining from your heart and radiating outwards. Your light, your grace, all extending, expanding. Just let any emotions come up that come up. Let the breath keep flowing in your body and out of your body. And maybe imagining that light bubble of grace, radiance, white light around you. Know that you are doing a really good job. We're all doing the best that we know how. And when we know better, then we'll do better. Have grace with yourself in that journey. Thank you for taking the time to practice for yourself. Every time we practice, it adds also to the collective. Thank you for following us at Meghan Vornholt Wellness and Solar Power Health. I look forward to joining with you again. Satnam.
Satnam, everyone. Thank you.